Hello, yes, this is your girl, Queen of Commentary, and we are back with another video. Yes, this video is about Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant, Carl Anthony Payne, and all that jazz. But before we get into it, you know what to do. Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you have not already. Cut your notifications on and leave us a comment. All right. So yes, I had come across this little tea just by reading some comments under a post. And you know, Carl Anthony Payne, you know, he's Cole off of Wuts, Martin, of course, Cockroach off of The Cosby Show. And he basically let people know that his stepson or bonus son is actually Bobby Brown's son. Okay, so his wife, I think her name is Malika, she and Bobby Brown, they dated back when they were teenagers and they had a son. So I had come across a comment that said, oh, you know what, everyone knew that, but the gag is this: Bobby Brown's son is actually Ralph Tresvant's biological son. So I did a little digging and I got some pictures of Landon and I was like, okay, yeah, Landon doesn't really look like Bobby Brown to me. I don't know, you guys look at his picture and let us know. He looks more like Ralph Tresvant, even to the body build, because you know Ralph Tresvant is skinny, you know, and still is. I think Landon, he's not as skinny anymore, but when he was younger, he did look like Ralph Tresvant. And I know that they have a song, I know BBD, it was like, basically, me and the crew used to, you know what, all right? So this could be true, we don't know, okay? So Landon Brown is the oldest son of R&B singer Bobby Brown. You know, he has several children, but you know, a few passed. You know, Bobby Christina passed, and also his youngest son also passed a few years ago. All right. He has been a figure intertwined with both fame and family. All right. Landon's background, his parentage: Landon was born to Bobby Brown and Malika Williams when both were just 17 years old. Okay. Despite their age, Bobby and Malika remained on friendly terms after their split, and Landon grew up with an attentive and present father. Okay. So Malika met Carl Anthony Payne when Landon was like 2 years old. He was very young, okay? Landon's upbringing was unique. He was the son of R&B Bobby Brown, or he is, okay? And the stepson of Carl Anthony Payne, okay? And we all know Carl Anthony Payne, all right? And of course, Whitney Houston. Raised between two blended families, Landon shares close bonds with his siblings from both sides, okay? Now, when Whitney Houston married Bobby Brown, Landon became the big brother of their daughter, Bobby Christina. Despite the tumultuous marriage, they ended after 15 years. Landon remained close to his stepmother and his sister. Okay? Now, after Whitney's passing in 2012, Landon expressed concern for his sister, Bobby Christina. He sought to shield her from negative influences and was worried about her boyfriend, Nick Gordon, whom he described as a leech and someone who couldn't fend for himself. So you guys know the backstory of Nick Gordon, guys. Nick Gordon was actually supposedly Whitney Houston's godson, and then, you know, he started dating Bobby Christina, and, you know, it's funny that he's gone too, you know. So Bobby is still rolling. Now, let's get down to the rumor. The rumor started a long time ago, guys, you know, and I don't think a lot of people know it and things like that. But the rumor is that Ralph Tresvant is actually, you know, the biological dad. You know, there is not a lot of, you know, proof of this, of course. You know, this was way back before the internet. I tried to find little pictures and stuff, but you know, Ralph Tresvant is not really he's not photographed a lot, nor is the baby mother. I don't think there are any photographs of, you know, Malika and Bobby Brown really together, you know, because Bobby was a bad boy back in the day, y'all. he had a lot of girls, okay? And so I don't think this is far-fetched. I mean, let me bring up some groups, okay? 2 of them that I'm sure you may know, okay? The refugees, okay? You know, of course, you know, Wyclef and Lauryn Hill, they were an item, you know. Of course, a lot of people didn't know that back in the day, but that's the rumor saying that because their relationship did not work out, because she went on and she moved on with Rohan Marley, I think it was. They started having a family with him, you know, when she was pregnant with her very first child, Zion, you know, Wyclef thought that that could have been his child, okay? Another group, City High, okay? City High, you know, was with a girl and 2 fellas. And honey, she had relations with both of them and have children with both of them, okay? Now, this is groups, okay? Now, on the fellas end, all right, it is a possibility, yes, that Bobby Brown and Ralph Tresvant had the same girls. You know, R. Kelly had a whole song called Same Girl. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's Hollywood, you guys. You know, things happen. They were teenagers. You know, teenage guys doesn't have any kind of like, oh, this is wrong. This is his girlfriend. I'm not going to mess around. And who knows how he met Malika. Malika could have been, you know, a groupie. I don't know. You know what I mean? They didn't get married. They didn't stay long together. They just so happened, you know, hooked up, and then Landon came, you know. We don't know how that happened, you know, but there's a lot of groupies that hang around, you know, New Edition, you know. Probably to this day. I watched a video yesterday on here, YouTube, and I would suggest, if y'all are some New Edition fans, go and watch that. They were in, I think, Las Vegas. Okay, so just put New Edition, new concert, or I may even put it in the description. So check the description out. That way y'all can just go right to it. And they look wonderful. But honey, them dancers were like a quarter of their age. You get what I'm saying? And I caught Ralphie looking at a few of those dancers, and they were young enough to be his daughter, okay? They all in their 50s, okay? So my point is, it's just a part of the business. It's a part of the business. And everybody, I think, in that group is married but Ralph. Okay, so Ralph is the player. He's the head singer. You know, he's the lead singer. He was like the Michael of the group. So why wouldn't people want him too? You know, and the thing about it, the dynamic between Ralph and Bobby, Bobby's personality is much bigger than Ralph Tresvant. So one would think that Bobby was the, you know, lead, but he definitely was the lead personality. To this day, Bobby has a personality. And yes, he is still doing those pelvic dances too, y'all. Y'all go and see him. And he looking like T.D. Jakes. He put on some weight, but homie is still singing and dancing and having a good time. He said that he's always going to be an entertainer. And that's exactly what Bobby is. So you guys let me know, what do you guys think? Okay, is Landon Bobby's son? Is he Ralphie's son? Okay, you let me know in the comments, and I will see ya next time.